Hello and welcome to my tiny microphone. Welcome to the second week of the road to 100 interviews. When I did my first video, I noticed that the sound quality from my phone didn't seem very good. So I've been trying different things. So today my tripod is actually my crock-pot. Hello, now I am filming in front of my toaster oven. This is a microphone that I got like 20 years ago, and it does have a thing to clip it to your shirt. But I have problems with my hands, and I was unable to do that. And I noticed when I was doing the first video, it seemed like a static noise in the background, like. And I want to know, are you team microphone or team no microphone? I am team no microphone just because I feel like this project is supposed to be quick little videos, and I don't have time to set it up all the time. And I think I retired the cookie tin because I lost patience with that. And I also learned that it's easier if I do the questions all at once sort of thing and then do my recording on a different day. Because going back and forth like, hey, I did this person, I'm going to do this next, it takes away from actually sitting and doing the questions. I would be getting access to interviews without making a video because all I have to do is email someone. The video is not as important as actually doing the work of sending the question. I like to start off with somebody that I've already tried to interview that maybe didn't work out. Well, obviously it didn't work out, or I wouldn't be sending it again. But I like to do that because the questions are basically already done. So my first person in that case is Ross Hull. The next person on my list is illustrator Sam Gillett, and he was recommended to me by my friend Heather Wadhams. So I have some breaking news. After I sent my questions to Sam, my friend Kayla Roelans wrote to me and asked if she could be interviewed. So I sent her questions right away, and hopefully we'll be able to do that interview soon. Since Kayla wrote to me while I was in the middle of doing questions, I didn't have her on my list, but I added her. So she is now one of my top 5, and I'm going to save Carson Boatman for next time. The next person on my list is Stephen Lee Olsen, and I have a Stephen Lee Olsen story. I feel like Stephen Lee Olsen is my pokeroo. He exists, I know he exists, but we just haven't been able to meet each other. In 2009, when Stephen Lee Olsen's first album came out, he did a show in Kitchener on my birthday, and I think that's the closest he's ever been to my hometown. And I really wanted to go, but I couldn't go, number 1, because it was far away, and 2, because it was my graduation day. So I didn't get to see him. Several years later, he came to Trackside Music Festival in London, and Kayla was actually with me at the time, and we were trying to message him on Twitter and be like, please come to the accessible platform, please come see us, please come say hi, and he did not. So then the next time I seen him, which is also the last time I seen him, was in 2021 when I was a CCMA Ultimate fan. They had this green room area where you had to wait before you could go on TV, and they called it the Talent Tunnel, which I think is hilarious. And so Stephen Lee Olsen was in the Talent Tunnel with me, but across the room, and he was eating some snacks with other artists, and I asked somebody if I could go over there and take a picture with Stephen Lee Olsen, and they were like, no, he's eating. I sent my questions for him already, and I got an instant reply, which was great, except that it was saying that his press contact was away until January 16th, so I have to wait for that. But what I like about getting the email right away is I know that it went through and it didn't go into somebody's spam folder. I think spam is where most of my emails go to die. Sam wrote back and he'd love to do the interview, which is great, and I just want to read to you a little bit of what he wrote. Your message somehow ended up in my spam folder. See, I knew that's where they went. The last people on my list then are Sharon and Randi Hampson, and you probably know Sharon best as Sharon, Lois, and Bram. And I met Sharon and Bram a few times, and they're very kind, and I know that they're pretty well retired now, but I feel like maybe they might be up for an interview. And Randi is Sharon's daughter, and I know she helps run all the social media stuff, so I think that one would be really fun to do. With that, I have to go do laundry now. Bye!